Yeah, so since the onset of having the machine on site, it's been really helpful to work up particularly emergency cases where we could be suspecting an acute abdomen, or maybe there's a respiratory issue and we want to try and do an A-fast or a T-fast. That's been really helpful for us to be able to provide that cage-side care for that patient. Yeah, definitely. I think that with the machine on site, we're more confident in offering those cage-side tests, be it on the day. We might admit the patient and try and do a scan of it based on clinical presentation that day, or there have been some where we can try and pre-book another time. So, they've come in and maybe on blood tests we recognise there could be some pathology, let's say with the adrenal glands, and we would try and look for Cushing's disease. In those cases, it's not emergent, so we have some time to plan ahead and facilitate a remote session. So that has been really helpful. Yeah, definitely the image quality. So across the 3 probes, even from the first demonstration, it was easy to appreciate their indications, and the detail in the quality for each probe has been the standout for this machine. And the other part is the remote access ability, so that we can be guided and have confidence that another pair of eyes, more experienced than ours, has been included in the clinical decision for that pet. Assist us in a few ways. One is, I'm not really mastered the ultrasound in my past, and I think I didn't have confidence because I always thought it was a very subjective tool. She has been very sentinel in guiding us, being able to see our hands and our movements, giving us little tips on how to adjust the movements, and that's led to multiple members of the team being more confident in image acquisition. She also provided us with a little bit of a guide as to, if we were to acquire images and she's just not available at the time, she can always review them later, as long as she knows that they've been acquired in the order and positions that she's used to reviewing them, even without seeing our hands at the time of reviewing a bit later. The other part of it is that when I've had going back to the foreign body cases in the paws, even if we can't have her on the day live looking into the cases with me, I've acquired the images, I've saved them, I've given her a heads up and said, look, can you please just review the images for me? I'd like some input as to whether or not surgery is really indicated for this patient. She's then come back in this particular case of a dog where she said, look, it doesn't look very obvious for a foreign body, maybe try the medical management as you've suggested first. So that's avoided the need for unnecessary surgery for that dog. So that's been really helpful. Absolutely. I have no hesitations in recommending the Samsung V8 Ultrasound to other vet clinics. Even more busy ones would benefit really well from this, because from the day of the training, that's going to make it consistent across all the vets about how to acquire the images, know how to use each probe and what the indications are for each probe difference, as well as just providing that real-time feedback for clients when we have emergencies on site.